Good day, everyone. So this video lesson is all about the estimation of parameters. So an estimator is a rule usually expressed as a formula that tells us how to calculate basis on information in the sample. So the word estimate does not suggest that we adapt the approach, okay? So let us guess the mean value is. So but rather, that value is carefully selected and the degree of confidence which can be places in the estimate is given in addition. Okay? So there are two types of estimators. So we have this what we call point estimation and interval estimation. So what are these? Okay. So first, we have the point estimation. So it is a specific numerical value of a population parameter. Okay. So the sample mean is the best point estimate of the population mean. So itong point estimation na tinatawag natin, simple ano lang siya. Siya lang yung tinatawag nating average. So, pag narinig nyo yung point estimation, ang gagawin nyo lang dyan, i-compute nyo yung average ng given data. Kaya ito yung formula natin, okay? Sample mean, okay, is equal, or the point estimate is equal to the summation of x over n. Wherein yung x, yun yung given data, and then yung n naman, it is the number of data given. Okay? So, let's have an example. So, ito madali lang siya. Okay? Parang um, very relatable example is kung paano kinukompute yung inyong grade. Okay? Like for example, you have 8 subjects. 'Di ba ang ginagawa para makuha yung average, we will add up, i-add natin yung 8 subjects na yon, and then the sum, it will be divided kung ilang subject yung inad nyo, which is 8. Tapos, yun na, yung average nun, yung sagot doon, yun yung average ninyo. Okay? Okay, let's have the first example. So find the point estimate of the given problem. So the following are the random sample temperatures in degrees Celsius of 10 COVID-19 patients under investigation at Hospital A. So we have here 36.5, 37, 38, 38.6, 37.8, 40, 39, 36, 38, and 41.4 degrees Celsius. So we have to solve for the point estimate for mean. Okay? So, ano na ulit yung formula natin in finding the point estimate? So, we have the sample mean is equal to the summation of x over n. Okay? So, in here, we just have to substitute. Okay? Yung mga given natin dyan. So, we have 36.5, i-add lang natin, plus 38 plus 37.8 plus 39 plus 38 plus 37 plus 38.6 plus 40 plus 36 plus 41.4 all over, ayan, ilan yung data natin lahat? We have 10. Okay, so i-divide lang natin. I-add natin lahat ng given tapos i-divide. So, ang makukuha nating point estimate natin dyan ay 38.23. So, yan na yung sagot natin. Okay, that's it for number 1 example. Next, let's have this example number 2. So suppose the weight of the 12 eggs in a selected carton are the following. So 63.3, 63.7, 63.4, 65.8, 64, 67.5, 63, 66.4, 70.4, 68.8, 65.7, and 66. Okay? So solve for the point estimate for mean. So ganun lang din sa ginawa natin kanina. Okay? Let's write the formula first. Ayan. So, summation of x over n. So, let's just substitute the given data. 63.3 plus 63.7 plus 63.4 plus 65.8 plus 64 plus 67.5 plus 63 plus 66.4. Ayan. So, ganito i-direct nyo na siya sa calculator. Plus 70.4 plus 66.8 plus 65.7 plus 66. Ay, hindi ka siya. Plus 66. All over, ayan, ilan yung data natin? So, we have 12. Okay? So, pag kinumpute natin yan, manually or calculator, same lang lalabas. Pag kinumpute natin dyan, we have 65.5. So, the point estimate for this problem is 65.5. Okay. So we're done with point estimation. Let's now go to the second type of estimator, which is yung interval estimation. So it is a range of values that may contain the parameter of a population. So ang formula natin dyan is ito. Nakikita ninyo na napakahaba. Okay? So ano yung ibig sabihin ng mga nandyan na symbol? So L sub 1 natin is the lower confidence limit or yung lower limit natin. Yung L sub 2 naman, yun yung upper confidence limit or yung upper um, limit natin. Okay? So yung population mean, ayan, alam nyo na yan. And then we have this, ito. So ang ibig sabihin nito, itong symbol na to is yung critical value natin. Okay? Then, yan yung Z sub parang alpha over 2 yan. Okay? Then, yung population standard deviation and then yung N natin which is the sample size. Okay? And then ito, syempre yung sample mean natin. Okay? So, yung ibig sabihin yan. So, dito sa formula natin, yung mean natin, okay, should be greater than or the mean is greater than the lower limit and less than the upper limit. So, yung ano natin yan, formula, it is equal to the sample mean minus the critical value times the population standard deviation over the square root of the n or the sample size. Okay? Kapag lower limit ang hinahanap, same lang naman sila. Pag lower limit ang hinahanap, ang gagamitin ninyo, minus. Pag upper limit, yung plus. Pero same lang sila. Madali lang siyang tandaan. Okay? So, in here, ayan, kailangan ninyong tandaan ito, okay? Or if ever man, i-given siya kapag may sasagutan kayo. So, kailangan nyong tandaan itong table na ito, yung confidence level, significance level, and critical value equivalence nun. So, ayan siya. So, pag meron sa problem, 50%, okay, ang gagamitin natin dito, kasi nga may ito, critical value siya. If ever 50% yung pinapahanap sa inyo, sa problem, ang gagamitin ninyong critical value, isa-substitute ninyo ay itong 0.674. As well as, pag 75, ito. Pag 99, ito. And so on and so forth. Okay? So, ito yung ibig sabihin niya. Okay? Kung ano yung ibig sabihin yung nandyan. So, yung degree of confidence or confidence level natin, yan yung measures of how certain we are that our interval contains the population parameter. Okay? So, kaya siya confidence level. Then, yung critical value naman natin, it is the number of the bounding line separating sample statistics that are likely to occur from that are unlikely to occur. Okay? Then, yung parang A natin dyan, parang alpha sign siya, is some small probability that the method of constructing confidence intervals will fail. Okay? So, kung ito yung kaya nga siya parang, 'di ba, total ng 100%. So, kung ito yung confidence level mo, ito naman yung chance probability na mag-fail yung sa intervals. Okay? So, let's have an example. Pero for this one, ang gagamitin lang, ang titingnan lang natin since yun yung nasa formula, confidence level ay yung critical value. So, disregard yung muna yung significance level. So, let's have the first example. Ayan. So, nilagay ko na yung table para mamaya titingnan na lang natin. So, in here, find a 90% confidence level for a population mean given that the population standard deviation is equal to 6, the sample size is 100, and the sample mean is 25. Okay? So, in here, substitute lang natin or i-copy lang natin muna yung formula. Okay? So, para mas ma-memorize, ayan yung formula natin. L sub 1, ayan, mean. Tapos L sub 2, we have sample mean minus the critical value, ayan, times the population standard deviation over square root of n. Then, ganyan lang siya. Copy nyo lang. Ay, yung mean. Medyo maliit lang kasi yung space natin. So, ayan. Then, we have x or sample mean, I should say, plus the z or the critical value times the population standard deviation over square root of n. Okay, ayan. Tapos, isa-substitute na natin. So, dito sa given problem natin, madali na lang kasi direct na siya. Okay? Direct na yung mga given natin. So, sample mean natin is 25. I-substitute natin. Minus yung critical value. So, we have here 90%. So, titingnan natin. 90%, ano yung kanyang critical value equivalence? We have 1.645. So, we have 1.645 times, we have there, the population standard deviation is 6 over the square root of 100. Okay, then, sulat lang natin. Wait. Then, next, we have the upper limit. Same lang, palitan lang yung minus ng plus sign. So, 1.645 times 6 over square root of 100. Tapos, i-compute nyo na sa calculator. So, pag i-compute nyo sa calculator, hindi nyo siya itatype na ganyan ha, na kasama ito ay. Okay, hindi. Yung isa-isa. So, sa lower limit, ayan, minus, same lang siya. Ang makukuha ninyo dito ay 24.013. Okay, tapos pag sa upper limit, palitan nyo lang yung minus sign ng plus sign. Ang makukuha nyo naman dito ay 25.987. So, therefore, ayan, therefore siya, yung therefore sign natin, we are 90% confident, okay, confident that the population mean, okay, that the population mean will be between 24.013, which is yung lower limit nga natin, and 25.987, which is yung upper limit. So, yan na yung mismong answer ninyo. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kung paano hanapin yung ating interval. Okay? Or kung paano isolve yung ating interval estimation na tinatawag. Okay? Okay, let's have this last example. So, suppose X is a normal population with the mean and standard deviation of 15. So, a sample of size 25 students and the sample mean in a statistics test was found to be 81. So, compute the 99% confidence interval. So, in here, ayan, let's identify first the given. So, dito na lang natin isulat yung given, baka hindi siya kumasya. So, yung given natin dito, population standard deviation natin, ayan, 15. Yung sample size natin is 25. And then, yung sample mean natin, yung 81. Ayan siya dyan. Okay? Then, yung confidence level natin is 99%. Okay? So, yung Z natin, kung 99 siya, 99%, tignan lang natin dito, okay? Ang equivalent niya ay 2.576. Okay? Then, let's write the formula. Ganun lang din sa kanina. So, lower limit is less than the mean and, ayan, less than the upper limit. Then, we have the sample mean minus the critical value. Okay? Okay. So, ito. Critical value, sorry, hindi ko nalagyan pala ito ng A over 2. Ayan. Critical value times the population standard deviation over square root of n. Then, ayan, mean ulit. Copy lang natin, palitan lang ng plus. So, critical value times population standard deviation over square root of n. Then, isa-substitute na natin. So, sample mean is 81 minus critical value is 2.576 times the population standard deviation is 15 over the square root of 25. Tapos, ayan, copy natin. And then, another 81 plus naman kasi upper limit, 2.576 times 15 over square root of 25. Tapos, i-compute na natin. So, pag kinompute natin siya, manually man yan or calculator, ang lalabas dyan ay 73.272. Okay? Then, yung isa naman natin, yung upper limit natin ay 88.728. Okay? So, therefore, ayan, therefore, we are 99% confident, okay? Confident that the population mean will be between 73.272, which is yung lower limit natin, and 88.728, which is yung upper limit natin. So, yun na mismo yung ating final answer. Okay? So, that's it for the estimation, okay, of parameters. Okay? So, tatandaan lang ninyo yung mga formula. Madali lang siya lalo na kapag alam ninyo mag-identify ng mga given para alam nyo siyang isubstitute dun sa ating given formula. Okay? So, that's it for this video lesson. Hope naintindihan. Thank you!